Make your life meaningful. Now, that's easy to say, and I 100% believe it to be true. We must make our lives meaningful. But first, we have to determine for ourselves what a meaningful life will be. I can't tell you exactly what a meaningful life for you will be. You need to determine that yourself. Now, today I'm going to share some things that may help you think about what a meaningful life will be. But bottom line, you need to determine what a meaningful life will be for you, and then you need to make it so. Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. I have a Mickey Mouse Disney World Cup 2022 because last year we visited Disney World in California. 2022 was the 50th anniversary of the opening of Disney World. If you remember, it opened back in 1972 when I was pretty young. And so got that cup from commemorating that visit. And we're going to make a Disney trip this year as well because it's the 100th anniversary of when Disney started Disney. So, yes, I'm a Disney fan because I really believe in Disney and what he did and what he created. He had his flaws, but he still created something magical for so many people. Definitely had a meaningful life for many, many, many millions of people that have enjoyed what he started and created. And we'll talk a little bit more about that as well. Going to say good morning to Kellen. Appreciate you being here and saying hello. A meaningful life. I believe all of us should have a meaningful life. But we need to stop and think, what is meaningful to ourselves? I sincerely believe that part of a meaningful life is doing things that will help others in some capacity. And many jobs, many occupations, that's what we're doing. We're serving, we're helping others. So that is part of it. I think having a meaningful life is to enjoy life and enjoy what we're doing, even if it's the simple little things. Remember, yesterday I talked about a book that all these little things that we can enjoy each day. If you didn't watch that episode, check out yesterday's. Okay. So I want us to enjoy life. I want us to help others. Now, how you do that is going to be determined by you and what you enjoy doing and your strengths and weaknesses in life. I've chosen to help people by writing books, by teaching classes, and many of them emphasize staying safe, defending yourself if you have to, doing things to protect yourself from some of the evil and bad that goes on in this world. And I have said many, many times, I would quit teaching safety. I would quit teaching active shooter response. I would quit helping people with reflex protect if people would quit hurting and killing each other. Sadly, I don't see that happening in the near future. So I'm going to continue teaching people what to do in active shooter situations, in violent situations, in potentially violent situations, where I teach the communication de-escalation skills to hopefully prevent it. I'm going to continue to help people with Reflex Protect because it provides a tool to defend themselves from people being violent. That's one of the ways where I feel that I can help people, and I have skills and knowledge to do so. I also help people with the communication. Again, a lot of the communication is focused on de-escalation and preventing the violence. So it's right in that still violence realm. But also I like to help with the motivation and the success and the business strategies. And that's what today is about, making our lives meaningful. And so I'm trying to help people in those aspects because I feel that helps my life meaningful if I can help other people. Going to say good morning to Dixon. My father-in-law owns Disney stock. And if he bought it way, way back when, it really became something. A lot of people didn't think Disneyland and then the Disney World that he had the idea for Epcot and those. Sadly, he died before it was opened. Roy got it opened, and then Roy passed away, but others have continued to make it grow into the huge thing it is now, and Disney lands in different countries as well. But that stock's worth something if he bought it a long time ago. And even buying now with Disney's a little bit of problems and different things, Disney is still here to stay and is still a conglomerate that's, remarkable. Especially love the quote when Walt says, it all started with a mouse. Started a little bit before the mouse, but Mickey Mouse really helped him grow. But the imagination and the vision that the man had was incredible. And that's what I really admire and respect, that vision and imagination that he had to see some of those things through, and the way he was able to get people to help him create that. And that's what good leaders do. Even though he had his flaws and his leadership quirks and such, he got the best and brightest to help him create those dreams, which have entertained millions and millions of people for many, many years. So what are you going to do to make your life meaningful? How are you going to help others? How are you going to capitalize on the strengths that you have to ensure that you can help others and enjoy life? If you have a family, I think one of the things to make life meaningful, if you have a family, is to helping your family succeed. If you've chosen to have children, part of being meaningful is raising children so they are productive, positive people in society and make their lives meaningful as well. That's part of the responsibility of being a parent. So those are choices that every individual needs to make of what is going to be meaningful for them. So I want you to take a moment or two. Sunday is a great day to do it, because Sunday we can look back at last week. We're going to plan for next week. We can do some meditation. We can do some different things and thought processes to help us for the future. Reflect on the past, plan for the future. But what are you going to do to make your life meaningful? What would be meaningful for you? If you're in the middle of it, great, keep doing it. If you want to change and do something different to be meaningful, it all starts with the first step. So determine what will be meaningful to you. And then what steps do you need to take to make that happen, to make it so? And then take your first step. Bottom line, it all starts with a thought. Take that thought into action, and action creates the results. Action will create the meaningfulness for our lives. And I hope that part of it is helping your family succeed and grow to be meaningful people and have meaningful lives. And I hope part of it is enjoying life and getting out and enjoying the little things as well as the big things in your life. And I hope a big part of it is some way to help other people. Help them stay safe like I do. Help them succeed. Help them be meaningful. Help them live a joyful life. And if we all do that, we can make the world a little bit better, and we can all enjoy life together. We can all stay safe and enjoy life safely.